don't behave yourselves, you'll be in the jailhouse.
I feel like I fit in now. My outfit doesn't feel quite as strange here. This is Goodwood Revival 2024. Welcome. Enjoy the video. It's going to be quite a day.
Well, I cleaned up this town. It's been years ago I came here. It used to be called Badwood. I cleaned it up. And that's good wood.
It's good wood.
I wanted to stay that way.
I like that.
You like that?
I like
yeah,
that.
That's what it's on.
For this weekend at Goodwood Revival, we've got a crafting tent, and this whole area is the Revive and Thrive workshop. In between the racing, we've got all sorts of heritage craft and craftspeople doing all different things, from gilding, signwriting, hat making, all sorts of different things. And I'm trying to really encourage people to have a go. Get stuck in and have a go. Inside that tent is my favourite area, because that is where all of the live demonstrations are going on. That's where you can rummage through the craftspeople's toolboxes, have a look at what brushes they're using. They're doing demonstrations, you can have a go. We've had 6-year-old kids on little boxes having a go at paper marbling, flicking paint everywhere. I also got covered in paint. So you can watch that end of the bench for how it's supposed to be done, and then have a go yourself and mess up this one. Perfect. So who wants to have a go first? Whilst you're here, do you want to have a go? Perfect, come on up. Yeah, perfect.
And I've just come across here. This is going to clean the glass. This is like a product called one I mean. It's like a glass cleaner.
Dave's very thorough. He's got very clean windows at home now. Yeah.
You know, a nice shiny finish. You don't want any marks in it. So by getting it clean, you know, we're just taking any residue or dirt away. So you know, it's like if you're painting a car, you've got to clean it and spray it. And this preparation is everything. Big racing. So I just need to clean my knife out. I'll tell you what, if you grab that up, if you grab all of the gold, that's it, put it in your hand, and you grab the other hand, and put your hands together, that's it, now rub it really so it just disappears. And look how thin this is, right? £2 that was. I'm going to just put some size on there for after. I'm going to go there after, right? And what I want you to do is place the leaf on there. Try not to touch the glass, just kind of kick up a little bit. And you'll see it jump on, get it dead flat. That's it. Keep going. When you're there, come on. Push it. Oh, there you go. That's all right.
That's it. Now take it away.
There you go.
Very good. Well done.
That's great. Nicely done. You just go one more. Just one more.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, I know if you just.
I'm looking for feedback and kind of criticisms and what we can do. I just want to make sure that they are as good as they can be.
Get true testing.
True testing, yeah, you get
Enough people having a go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect. But it'll be the same profiles as the full size wheels. That is the same as the flat wheel on the full size. It's just sort of the contact patch is the same. The edges are just shrunk down. So we're working on the second wheel now, and the third wheel is a full radius. So that's kind of easy. So we've got one more wheel to develop. and I need to figure out the holes in the casting, which is the problem. And then I'm missing the cover plate for the top wheel. It needs a nice proper spaceship on the top. So you're trying to get a curve that way, and a curve that way.
And a curve that way.
Yeah.
And it's
and
still
get wider at the
triangle
top.
Out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
There's a bit of maths involved, but we've managed to be really jammy and find that, and it just so happens that sits in there with an almost perfect radius, both sides. So if we follow that radius, it should be.
So how are you going to so you're going to try and make that in one piece?
Going to try to, yeah.
How?
So I've already taken the measurements. We're going to oversize it in all three ways. We've got about 20mm both sides and a good. Well, it needs to curve that way, so we've got loads of
So
space
that
up
curve, I get, you'll put, I imagine, through these?
Yeah, it's going to curve around this way, and as we roll it through, you're only going to push that end through, so that end's not going to move.
That end stays still, so you're just rolling the whole of the piece around, the cone
only
around.
This end ends up curling.
That's going to give you a cone.
That's going to give us the top, so we're going to work the top first, to get the top to sit nice into the curve.
Yeah.
The bottom bit's a bit more complicated. It's going to need some beating.
Because you're going to have too much material there.
Yeah, loads of material, and the curves are in so many directions because it's got to come from this way, maintain a radius, and
go that way. Yeah, okay. So those rollers offset like that with that curve is going to give you this whole curved section.
Yes.
But then you're going to end up, it all kind of pinches down there. You're going to end up with way too much material down here.
Yeah, loads of material.
So
we'll have to trim as we go.
Yeah.
Constantly trying to get more and more off to make it easier to work.
Yeah.
But as I say, that button being the correct size makes it a lot easier.
So you'll use that. Would you use that as a sort of hammer form?
Yes.
To hammer around for the shape.
Exactly that. We can beat it to the book.
Any wheeling? I've got to ask.
Any wheeling? Mark says we might need to do a bit of wheeling.
I feel like if you're going to be hammering on that bottom piece, I feel like a little smooth over with the wheel.
It's going to need a smooth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Might be nice for the half wheel. How are you getting on with that?
Possibly. Absolutely fantastic. Not sure about the bottom anvil being curved enough. That's
it's too flat. Okay. Good.
But aside from that, if it is curved enough.
Well, it will come with a second wheel, which is more curved. It's a higher radius, so
absolutely.
there'll be something there for everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, loads of wheels, loads of options.
You've enjoyed it? Have you been using it over the weekend?
I haven't got off it. Barely been able to get off it. Absolutely loved it.
Despite the weather.
Despite the weather.
Yeah.
Well, the weather's let me stay in there and work.
Yeah, it has been brilliant seeing you all out here working on this with an umbrella, hammering, filing, and working away.
Yeah. Modern solutions.
We're not going to let the rain beat us.
No, never.
Perfect. Well, I look forward to seeing this take shape. So what are you making?
Bookmark with my name on it. Oh no, N is more difficult.
If you spell it correctly, yeah. Full commitment. I like it. This is it. It's perfect. You're very brave holding your fingers that close as well. Yeah.
She's the brave one, not me.
Maybe a clamp next year. Perfect. Very good. So I'm very excited to come to the special paddocks here for the Austin J40s. I'm meeting Alex here because these cars, you can't just turn up with these pedal cars and race. They have to go through a very similar scrutineering and checks, and Alex has got a nod before they're allowed on the racetrack. So if mine is ever going to race here, once we've finished it, it's going to have to meet all of this criteria. We better make friends with Alex.
I've been taking part in the Section Cup since it first started in 2012.
Okay.
And 2015, I think it was, I got asked to start running it on the day, did, and there was always grumbles about cars not being equal. It's exactly the same
as the big cars.
Yeah. Same as the big cars. These are real racing cars, don't get me wrong.
Of course.
They're small but mighty, but they're real racing cars. And so we started looking at them and saying, actually, do you think you ought to be doing that really type thing?
People are trying to kind of cut corners and make things quicker. And
there are some of the things we've seen over the years are just like, really?
So now every pedal car that races here at Revival has been inspected by you and the team.
Ironically, the smallest, most insignificant, although the biggest reach audience race, is the most over-regulated and most over-inspected.
Will you show us some of the regulations?
Absolutely.
I see you've got some magic sticks out there. Let's go and have a look.
So there's two halves. You've got your basic safety checks, BARC, require no sharp edges, seats be attached, working brakes, that kind of stuff. So your basic safety check.
The handbrake has to work,
which is what gives you your safe to race sticker. Okay. And that is exactly the same as the big cars get.
Okay.
And it's the same as the drivers get on their helmets and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we've introduced the historic pedal car passport to mimic the passport that a big car has.
Sure.
That's eligibility. It's something and nothing really, but it means that all the cars are
The same.
brought along, level playing field, the same. So you stick a photograph on there, we look at the photograph, look at the car, give it a stamp, give it a bonk.
So
Brilliant.
all of this
And
checklist
then
here.
this is your sworn declaration that your car is legal. So you've got all of that lot. Brilliant.
I have to have all of these.
Yep, pretty
Right.
much.
Okay.
And you sign, and then we look at it.
Right.
And if we agree, brilliant, we'll sign it off. And if not, we'll go away.
So
and come
what would
back.
you disagree with? What would be typically what's
So
wrong?
this weekend, the biggest thing has been a loose seat.
Right.
Now there's two types of loose seat. You can have it where it's not actually attached and it's swinging around.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Or you can have it where the front edge is bouncing up and down.
Because there's only 2 screws holding it on.
Yeah, now if you think about the way the handbrake neck works, as soon as the seat bounces, it puts
Yeah,
brakes
handbrakes on, yeah.
So we've said, go and get some duct tape, stick them down, have a think about it.
Yeah.
And they've done it. Everybody's done it. The big safety one is the treadles. Where you've got your enclosed pannier,
Yeah.
the early JR cars have got an open pannier.
Right.
So you can put your fingers in. The first car we had, 6-7 years ago, we went over to the Veuve Clicquot champagne stand, got a cardboard box, duct tape cardboard to it
Perfect.
to prevent the finger
Stop
trap.
that from happening,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Won't make anybody permanently modify a very rare early car,
No.
but a temporary fix for racing
So
purposes.
what about people trying to bend the rules and make them faster?
I have seen the back seats move back in 3 inches to fit a bigger
Oh,
engine
wow.
in. 2 years ago, to prove a point, where they cut the rear scuttle back to here, I got in the car and pedalled it out and screwed the steering wheel. Basically, what you're looking for is that everything's the standard size and shape. So where you've said on there that it is all standard dimensions.
Right, original front scuttle and cockpit length. Okay.
So, scuttle to back of cockpit, same length.
Because someone could have made it a little bit longer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Original rear scuttle length. Now the one that I pedalled, yeah, it was back here.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to that one goes down to make sure your steering column's the right length.
Right, so you can't make that
So that
shorter.
goes down to the dashboard. I haven't got it because I dropped it on the way here. We check the throw of the pedal. So pedal bar to treadle bar.
Yeah.
Plonk it on.
Okay.
Because that way your pedals are the right height.
So you can't make those longer for more leverage.
And that's the shape of the back axle.
Oh, of the actual crank.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are some repro axles that have been made in the past that are very much the wrong size and shape. Somebody got a non-conformance on Friday.
Right.
Because they've got one of these fitted. The rear drum brake isn't bolted to the axle, it's spot welded.
Oh, okay.
So it could break off. So for safety reasons you need a bolt through it, but the actual throw of the axle is the wrong size.
So when I finish my car,
Yeah.
I need to make sure, I need to take this back and show John in the
Absolutely.
workshop, we need to tick all these boxes.
And I would be happy to come along and go through it with you.
I would love
We'll
it.
bring the jigs.
Can I take this to show
You
him?
can indeed. That's last year's one, but it doesn't change very much.
Perfect.
But what it'll mean is you'll end up with, even if you're not racing, you can end up with an HPP historic pedal car passport.
That's official. It's all
Yeah,
legit.
absolutely.
And it's good to go.
And I can show you how to make them go faster as well.
Well,
legitimately.
Yeah, I've got some work to do before then.
I've
but
seen
yeah.
it. My dad bought this for me when I was 6 months old.
Right.
December 74.
Love it. It's from
I've
new.
nearly had it 50 years.
Yeah.
I love your series on your aero engine car.
Oh,
Brilliant.
thank you. Yeah, we're going to get going on it soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll hopefully be racing here at members meeting. Kind of amazed to be standing right next to the track in this sort of holding area before the racing, and I've actually just been offered a passenger ride in this silver GT40. It's kind of mad. I've never. There they are racing around the track now. I've never been in anything like this. I cannot wait. We're going to do a lap or two in this incredible GT40. Amazing. I'm in the workshop area behind your fashion area.
Oh, cool.
So I'm doing demonstrations for Heritage Craft, signwriting.
I love signwriting.
Joby Carter, who owned the world's biggest steam fair, is doing lining, like pinstriping demonstrations.
Oh, we have to go.
And it's all, we've had like 6-year-old kids on boxes having a go at doing paper marbling and things. What are you going in? Do you know? Which one? Do you know?
No, the Jag, sorry.
The Jag, I think I'm in the silver one.
Are you in one?
We'll race you.
Oh, great. Okay, you're right.
I'm in that, yeah.
Oh, you're driving it?
No, a
You're
passenger. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's still fine.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Fine to
What
be
an opportunity. Yeah.
You're looking absolutely amazing.
That's
I was
very
kind
kind.
of
Thank
I
you.
was like, who is this guy? Is he like a Mexican actor?
No. I'm usually covered in paint and just in a workshop. It's the appreciation, which is what we're trying to celebrate over there, of the craftspeople that make the cars and fix the cars. It's online, it's on iPlay. It's called The Repair Shop. It's basically, we film it 2 fields away.
Wow.
There's a collection, it's a beautiful old thatched barn, and we just have a collection of craftspeople that come down. People bring in their cherished belongings, not cars. It could be a watch or a brooch or a hat.
Oh, you know what? I've seen this.
Have you?
Yeah.
And then we repair it and give it back to them. So it's stuff with sentimental attachment.
I gotta bring something over next time.
Please do, you're so welcome over there. Yeah.
It's all controlled, it's all...
How fast will you go, roughly?
52.
Unofficially, bit more.
Very good.
A little bit more.
Saw the record sign, yeah, 52. Yeah. Of course, we're not going to go over 50, we'll blur out the speedo.
So
Yeah.
what Chris will do, he'll sort of hold things back a bit and then give you a bit of a burst and then... very fast.
Love it, I'm sure it's going to feel fast in that.
Yeah, it will.
Quite nervous. I know we're not racing, so we're not going to be going flat out, but I don't even know how to get in this car. I feel like there's going to be a procedure and there's a lot of rules. It's so low, the seat is almost like you're lying down. So it's going to be a whole new experience, and I'm very nervous. And also, it was amazing chatting to Dita. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, after this, Dita's going in another car, going to try and get her and her friends over to the Revive and Thrive workshop, see if we can get her to have a go at some gilding. Awesome.
So, stand on the seats, try and keep your legs straight and slide in.
Okay. First time in a GT40, I'm tight, I'm in, yeah, my belt's tight. Actually, I'll go first. Yeah, right. Come on, we'll go first, that's it.
Got the engine just to keep us warm as well.
This is lovely, yeah, very cosy. Well, you know what, I'm not going to complain after the rainy weekend we've had. Bit of heat.
Exactly. You know, sat in an £8 million car, so...
Is that what this is worth?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Love that. Look how busy it is. I've never been around this bit of the track. You must love driving this.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Oh, the brakes are good. Appreciate how tight that actually is. Yeah. Really, isn't it? Yeah. They're coming around at more speed than that.
Exactly. I mean, you know what we.
That was amazing. Dear me.
Not too bad, is it?
Oh, that was good. Yeah, Thank you very, very much. That was
very welcome.
Brilliant. I've just got myself a 47.
Yeah, I was telling you.
Is that 500?
Yeah, 500. Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
Right.
Same forks, rigids.
Yeah.
With it. Yeah. it was like that red kind of colour. Mine
Yeah.
is sort of burgundy.
Yeah, flat heads.
Flat head because the valves are on the side.
Valves on the side.
Yeah.
So, overhead valve engine. So essentially 1950s bike. So this is the evolution of Harley Davidson.
Okay, okay.
Those push rods over this side. These are the push rods too. So that's it essentially.
Oh, I see. So it's all up. It's quite a wide head. Yeah. And what are they? 1200 or?
These are 750s.
Oh, they're okay,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So they're not
Quite small,
not
really.
massive.
Yeah.
Still big compared to the Triumphs, but
A knucklehead. Looks familiar with knuckleheads, yeah.
yes, yeah.
Right, so knucklehead. That was the first overhead valve engine for a Harley Davidson.
Before this,
they were much faster.
Okay.
And then that came after that in 1948.
Right.
So knuckles went from 36 to 40.
Very short.
Very short.
Yeah. Okay.
And in 58, Harley went to rear shock.
The rear shock, but this is like a unique front end as well because that's not
Yes,
quite a girder.
Springer front end.
Springer.
Springer, yeah. That was an absolute monster.
It's a monster, right?
Proper fire breathing.
Oh, it looks awesome. God. And it's got rear pegs, so you could have a passenger.
Oh, Dave Carey, yeah.
Can-
Dave Carey. Yeah. And another
I like that one. Is that another WLA?
Yeah,
It looks so small. It's so bizarre.
So Arno races that.
I like that
Yeah,
one.
there's a few of them that are raced. So that's
Yeah.
the race trim really. So Arno rid that over from France.
It's lovely. I really
Yeah, it's
like
pretty
that
cool,
one.
isn't it?
Yeah. Hello.
Hi Dom, how you doing?
How are you doing?
Good,
Nice
thank
to see
you.
It's busy.
Really busy.
How's it all going so far?
Been a really busy weekend. We've been displaying our new continuation cars, selling classic cars,
Yeah.
doing lots of parts.
I mean, you have literally got everything here from that's your aluminium body, is
That's
it?
our aluminium body,
All
yeah.
new continuation, which is incredible.
Beautiful, thank
All
you.
the way down to more my kind of thing.
A restoration project, yeah.
Yeah, although mine is starting to take shape. It's
Yeah.
not quite at this point yet, but
You're starting to get everything together though, and
part of the reason, to be fair, that's part of the reason why I'm here, because
Okay.
I need some bumpers. I'm
get you
hoping
some
you've got
bumpers.
some. Have you got any here?
we've got bumpers here, yeah.
Yes,
So
that is the best thing about you guys. That I mean, I can just walk into a shop and take a couple of bumpers for
Yeah.
an old pedal car. It's brilliant.
well, we make them in Salisbury, so we're always got them available. Do you need a front and rear one?
If you don't mind, yeah,
Brilliant.
I need everything.
I'll
Yeah.
just fetch it for you.
Thank you.
There we go, Dom. So we've got front and rear bumper for you.
Perfect. A chrome already?
Chromed already.
We're literally
yeah.
ready to go.
Ready to go.
Brilliant.
So all you need is the bumper spacers, the bolts, and you're good to put them
Well,
on.
to be fair, and a body.
And a body.
And everything
Decent
else.
body, yeah.
Yeah, it's a decent body that can actually fit these two. But you know what? This is going to be a really helpful reference when it comes to spot welding the body back together, lining up the width of the rear end and even the front. I guess it's all going to be relevant.
So you can get all your orientations right.
These are something I'm assuming I can trust the shape of. This is
100%.
These are correct.
Yeah, 100% original specification.
Yeah, that's what I need. Some kind of reference, because at the moment we've got a bag full of bits. So it's so nice to have these to help us line things up.
Fantastic.
And know that they're right.
Good.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Perfect. We'll get out your way.
Thank
Nice
you.
one.
Have a nice day.
Honestly, I might not realise I do it, but it's a subconscious thing. Mainly, we just try and relax, and that's important with breath as well. Some people will try and hold the breath, but I don't think that's helpful. You know, breathing is quite important. I found it's important, really. It's useful, isn't it? It is, yeah.
Well, the sun is starting to set on another Goodwood Revival. It has been quite an adventure. I hope you've enjoyed it. Joby Carter is in the craft tent now at the workshop area, just giving the last talk of the day. Of course, the tent is full of people. I'm exhausted. The last race is just going on now. Things are starting to wind down and come to an end, so I better end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to go and wind up Joby.
So much. strange folk in my towns on the law-abiding honourables. I run a tight, close community of law-abiding citizens, ain't that right?
That was amazing. Dear me.